How is it now that Nigel Clark is knowing that they want to go into a cashless Jamaica? How does the president believe that what they are saying now is going to make sense to us? 1 year ago, it's only 1 year ago, family. You hear me, I tell you? And now, this thing start now when they want to go cashless. Man, other countries is cashless. You understand what I say? But with cash.
New banknotes will be introduced in the coming fiscal year. This disclosure was made Tuesday by Dr. Nigel Clark during the 2022-2023 budget debates.
This year for these to be in circulation, and they last 50% longer than existing banknotes.
Yes, so family, you tell me now, how does it make sense that they spend so much money to print new banknotes in Jamaica, and now them have been it, them have been the concept? There's a huge cash injection in Jamaica from China. Remember what me I said to you now, guys, listen.
New banknotes will be introduced in the coming fiscal year. This disclosure was made Tuesday by Dr. Nigel Clark during the 2022-2023 budget debates. Dr. Clark says the notes will also feature the history of Jamaica. He says part of that will be images of national heroes and late prime ministers who no longer feature on the current notes. He says this is the best way to give credit where it is due.
In the newly designed banknotes, the Right Excellent Paul Bogle and the Right Excellent George William Gordon, who were on Jamaica's original banknotes, but who today are on none of our banknotes, will be restored and appear together on the upgraded $50 note, Madam Speaker. Inked in color so we can easily distinguish them. Most of the features, most of the note is taken up in security features on the left and on the right. We have all the leaders appear on a note on a higher currency, higher denomination than they were before. And the photographs that appear are the same photographs that we have today, because getting permission to change all those photographs would have been, so the photographs are the same. And Madam Speaker, we expect later this year for these to be in circulation, and they last 50% longer than existing banknotes. We are working to put in place the enabling framework to make digital payments and digital transactions a reality. Why? Because the digital economy is the future. Because it is more productive. What does more productive mean? It means we can do more things with the same amount of time. I was in London, I went out to have dinner and I wanted to pay. I took the cash out, shiny cash to pay. And they said to me the most polite King's English, "I'm sorry, we do not accept cash." Later that evening, after my work was done, I went to see the Bob Marley musical. I went to buy a souvenir after the show. Very excited, wanted to carry something I could take home. And how much for it? Oh, £5. I can afford that. Take out my cash to pay. I am sorry, we do not accept cash. Cash is just on its way.
And why now? You know what I mean? Why everybody wages going up? You know what I mean? All the lawyers, them, barristers. Prime Minister gone up 25 million. How is that fair to the Jamaican people? There's so much more things that need to be sorted out in Jamaica than raising a pay for the heads of governments and all these things. Roads not there, water not there certain place, light not there certain place, the crime and violence riot.
Rather than stand up in a long line to go and get your money or deposit your money, you just access it on your phone or through some other channel. So because of the productivity gains of digital, it becomes less costly. The digital space also allows for us to include more people in the economy. There was a time when we thought of this transition as just Amazon buy and sell.
But other developing countries, very similar to Jamaica. So while no country is fully cashless right now, Several have been integrating digital payments into everyday transactions for years now.
The digital revolution is much more than that. The digital revolution 20 years later, 25 years later, has become a space, a separate space that we inhabit.
So family, what you think about that? Making Jamaica 100% cashless is not a good idea. You understand what I say? And it's not a agenda that the Jamaica president been pushing from years and years ago. You understand what I say? Nigel Clark himself say it's been over 20 years since other countries them has been working towards it. So what has they been working towards? What have Nigel Clark and bloody Prime Minister been working towards then? When you come to it just last year ago and tell we say, oh no want new money. I put new money towards we. And now again it change up now straight away. You understand me? I say there's more pressing things to deal with in the country, family, like the crime rate. You understand me? I say Canada and America is warning people about coming to Jamaica on holiday, and you are prancing about talking about AI this, you know what I mean, cashless that. You understand me? I say, oh, some of the Jamaican people are going to survive when you go cashless. Let me know, family.